Hey people, I'm coming on today because I'm going to be actually washing my hair, and I'm going to be doing a blowout with, I'm going to use the Texture ID leave-in conditioner, and then I'm going to blow dry it with a Conair Infiniti Pro blow dryer. And I'm going to, tell you a little bit more about that blow dryer. I had it for a couple of years and it has a lot of great features. And it has really helped my hair. It's not the typical blow dryer, and it really is mild. I would have to say that, really mild on your hair. So it doesn't cause any heat damage because it does have low heat, and the fan is very low, like a slow fan, so it doesn't blow a whole lot of hot air. So your hair doesn't dry quickly, and it really massages your hair while it's straightening. When I say massage, I mean like it just really, it's not a whole lot of harsh wind blowing. So I think that helps your, especially with 4C hair. So you'll see the actual, I'm going to actually show you how it works, and you'll see it in action. But I'm not sure if I ever shared this, but this is a heating cap. I normally use this in the winter months. It's still hot. It's 80 degrees today, but I think I'm going to use this because it does penetrate for deep conditioners to hold in the heat. I normally deep condition for like an hour normally. I never leave my deep conditioner on less than an hour, because I really feel my hair needs that special treatment. And since I only pretty much wash it, I don't wash it every week because I notice it does strips my hair. So I pretty much do it every 2 weeks, and that's been good for me. I used to do it every week at one point, but oh boy, I have a knot in my hair right now. But I'm going to be using this right here, Texture ID, which I have a previous video which you can see. I'll post it so you can, if you haven't seen the video, this is actually when I was reviewing this leave-in conditioner. So I'm going to see how this works on blow dried hair, because the first time I used it, I'm trying to think when I used it, I did a textured fro, I believe. I did a Nubian knot, or I can't really actually remember, but you can watch the video. And I guess that's it. I'm going to come back once I have deep conditioned and I'm ready to actually start the blow drying process, and we'll talk later. Bye bye, and thanks for watching. Okay, I am popping on real quick. I got the conditioner in my hair. I am going to put on my shower cap along with the heating cap that I featured earlier. But what I've noticed, the reason why I popped back on, this right here is a workout. So this is probably why I wash my hair every 2 weeks. It's very time consuming. That's why I probably do it every 2 weeks, because I'm only halfway through with the process. Because now I have to still blow dry. That's the second half. So this right here, I'm noticing I'm having single knot or spider knots. Single knot. What is it called? Single knot strands. Knots or whatever. Fairy knots. Gosh, my brain. And I'm noticing I had quite a few when I was washing. So I'm not sure if that's from Texture ID, because I do take note when I use a new product if my hair is reacting a certain way that it was not before. So I want to say, if I didn't use the mousse, I only used the leave-in conditioner and the styling cream. I want to point the finger to the styling cream. I don't think it's the leave-in conditioner. I actually like the leave-in conditioner. I think that's going to be my staple, and it's going to probably kick out my Designer Essentials leave-in conditioner spray. But I'm looking for a cream, especially for the like I do liquid leave-in conditioners during the summer, but in the winter I like a cream-based leave-in conditioner, so that is going to be something that I'm going to be on the lookout. If you have any recommendations, put it in the comments below, because I would greatly appreciate that. But this right here I'm taking note of, because not only did I see this just now when I was conditioning my hair, but when I was actually washing my hair, I had quite a few single strand knots. So I always, like, whenever I introduce a new product into my hair, I always pay attention to what's going on before, while applying the application process, while I'm during the week, and then also actually after, when I'm washing out the product and seeing how my hair reacts or responds. So I just want to come back on, and that's pretty much it. I'm just going to go ahead. I have to heat this in the microwave right now because I haven't done that just yet. But I also want to let you know that I don't just put this on because it would be too messy. You would really have a hot mess trying to clean this every time you condition your hair. So tip number one, make sure you put a plastic cap on prior to putting this on, because then you'll have a mess to constantly clean this all the time, which I'm sure you don't want to do, and I want to prevent you from doing that. So okay, there's a few things I forgot to mention. I was supposed to feature the mousse, Protectant Mousse. That's the whole reason why I'm making this video, is to show you how the heat thermal styling mousse acts in my hair as far as a blow dry. So this is a product review on this hair mousse by Texture ID. So I forgot all about that. I'm featuring so many other things because I'm featuring the Conair blow dryer along with the Texture ID leave-in conditioner, along with there was something else I was featuring along with this, the heating cap. So with this, I haven't tried this, so I'm curious to know how this is going to work. I already put leave-in conditioner all through my hair, so I'm just going to spray some of this mousse. I'm not sure if I should just spray the whole thing with mousse. I think I'm going to do it in sections because my hair dries so easily, and I need to reapply water every time for each section. So I am going to just separate. I usually do my hair in larger chunks than I guess the average person, but it's only because of this blow dryer. This blow dryer is amazing. It's a very lightweight blow dryer, and the ergonomical, the sleek design of this makes it easy to hold, and you can go through your hair blow drying with least amount of effort. It is so easy to blow dry now. So, and it's a time saver. So I love this blow dryer because it is so much easier to blow dry, and it's not time consuming at all. And it's just effectively blow dries, and it doesn't blow your hair all around to get it all, it doesn't dry out your hair while you're doing your hair. So that's the main features, the pros of this. I don't have any cons. The only con that I have is I'm not sure how to clean the comb, the brush area. I've had this for about 2 or 3 years, and I normally just, after I'm finished, I just usually pull the hairs out with my fingers, take a tissue, a paper towel, and just kind of wipe in between the tooth. So that's pretty much what I do. So I'm going to just take a small little section, and I forgot my other hair clips, so I have no choice but to use these, and I don't like using these because they do pull my hair. But I'm going to just stick this to get my hair out of the way. Now I'm not going to feature the whole thing because I don't want to bore you, but I just want to show you how it reacts. Normally I put it in my hands. I don't know. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm just going to wipe the rest. I never waste products. You know that. It's too expensive. So I'll just wipe the rest in there. I got my hand towel here. And I have my detangler comb. So I'm just going to comb through real quick. Hope I didn't put too much. And I'm not going to use any other product to blow dry. I'm just using this mousse. I have thought about using the Coconut moisturizer. Not sure if I should. I may test it with just this by itself, and then on another section in the front, maybe I may try with the Coconut. But, ooh, this is messy. I'm gonna need some more tissue paper. It's getting all over my hands. Okay. So I'm gonna turn this on low. I usually use it on a low setting. Now that was longer than normal for this one section, but I think it's because I put so much mousse in it. Normally I blow dry it so quick, and it's not all the way, I don't mind if it's not all the way blown dry, because I like to keep a little bit moisture. It doesn't have to be bone straight. I may blow dry it a little bit more just to get some of this part dry, but I may try less mousse. And as you can tell, my hair is not even being blown. Okay, so that's a little drier. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of my head and come back when it's fully blown. I am tempted, to be honest, to cut and cut this and and have a tapered cut. The only reason why is because this is so thin. My hair has always been very thick, especially in the back, and I'm just having a hard time with this thin hair in the back, because this section is thicker and then this gets thin, and I just think a tapered cut would just solve the problem, because then I could have full healthy hair and it would be shaped better. But I'm undecided whether I'm going to do that or not. But leave your comments below. Let me know if I should cut it and do a tapered cut, or if I should just leave it like this and see if it will, eventually fill out. Now, when I went through the crown breakage, I didn't cut and my hair did grow, and I'm happy with the results, because I wasn't sure, like if I had cut everything, I would be starting all over again, and I probably would not have retained this length. And this is not the first time I had this length of hair. I had it like 3 or 4 times, but this is the first time it's being documented or recorded on video, so I'm glad that I'm able to finally show the results of my hair growth in my natural hair journey. So on that note, I'm going to finish up with this, and I'll come back when it's fully blown. Hey naturalistas, I'm taking a break, okay? Overall, this is not a style that I'm going to do on a regular basis, even during the winter time. It doesn't for me, my hair doesn't need to be stretched or to achieve length. It's not a big deal for me to have my hair blow dried. I'm just doing this to test this product out, and overall this little goes a long way. This pump, it's a very messy process. You have to have a lot of patience and endurance to go through this. I pumped with just one pump and applied to my hair, put it in my hand and applied. And it was so much product that literally I had so much product that I was like streaking it through and also wiping it on my towel. And it's very time consuming. I don't think, I can only see me doing this for a special event, a wedding or something like that. This is not like something I would do on a regular basis. But overall the feel, I always look around whenever I blow dry. I always check to see the floor from past experience and past trauma. I just have to check the floor to see if there's a lot of hair like coming out, blowing out. And from what, I'll just pan the camera to the floor real quick. From what you can tell, it's really not that bad. There's a few hairs, but it's really not that bad. And then I'll pan it on the other side. Don't mind my feet. And I don't really see that much. There's really not that much product, but there's not that much, let me get this camera set. There's not much hair on the floor, so that's a good thing. My hair was not, you know, sometimes in the past when I would blow dry, my hair would, the ends would kind of pop off, especially when they get dry, they would pop off. But this leave-in thermal foam seems to help protect that. I do prefer the other foam that I have. I'll drop it. I can't think off the top of my head which one, but I like that one better. I think it's by Nubian Heritage, because that's also a heat protectant mousse, and I like that one. To me, I feel a little bit better because it kind of glides through easier, and I'm not having a little bit. It's not that this is a tug of war, but for some reason I like the other one better. But I may use this for either like rod twist. I think I may use the mousse for rod twist instead of blow drying. And this is the only hair that blew out of my, like while I was combing my hair with the mousse, this is the only hair that came out. So I always do like a check on whenever I wash my hair to see how much hair is coming out. So I do like piles of pre-wash, like when I'm combing out my hair, the washing process, the conditioning process, and then the comb out after I wash. And then I collect all my hair together to see how much came out of my head all together during the wash. So I kind of just do that since I've had issues with hair breakage in the past. So I'm going to continue with this process. I'm just sectioning these off right now to get them out of the way, but I'm going to come back, pop back on, and give you a surprise. Yes, a surprise. And with the new product I just purchased. So stay tuned, and that will be in the next video. So this will probably be a two-part video because I'm going to do that separately since I'm featuring that product separately. But I wanted to blow dry my hair first so I can feature the next product in the video, so then you can see the results. So we'll see how this all turns out. This is just like, you know how my channel is. Okay, I'm exhausted, y'all. I'm coming on to show you the final results of the blow dry. One thing I don't like about blow dry, if my hair always feels dry, like I'm used to having the moisture in it, and it's like this takes out the moisture even when you put products, heat protecting products and conditioner, leave-ins, or whatever. Your hair just doesn't have that same moisture in it. So during the week you have to make sure that you reapply your butters and your not so much moisture. When you stretch out your hair, you can't add moisture back in it, but you have to make sure you put in some type of oils and butters. Oils really don't add moisture in your hair, but butters help to retain some type of moisture in it. So this is it. I'm exhausted. This is not one of my go-to hairstyles that I will be doing on a regular basis. Like I said before, this is not going to be part of my regular routine. Not trying to discourage any new natural hair girls who just big chopped and just went natural, or thinking about transitioning, because I believe natural hair is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful experience, and to learn about your hair and to learn how to take care of it. So that's the whole point of going through the whole process, is to learn how to take care of your hair. But this style is just too time consuming for me. Maybe not for others, but for me it is. So, because I don't like to spend much time on my hair. And also, I'm also concerned about healthy hair. And I know this is a harsh regimen, if you was to constantly do this hairstyle on a regular basis, I know eventually, you know, there's going to be some type of damage that comes along with it, and I'm really trying to have healthy hair more so than achieve length or, you know, any other thing, stretching the hair. I mean, I can stretch my hair by just twisting it and leaving it twisted for a few days, and it will be stretched, while, you know, after it's wet. So I don't have to have it straight, and I just wanted to come on. It's pretty much, this is it. It's the ends to me just seem a little dry. I don't like the way my ends are looking. I probably do need to do a trim because they look like they, you know, there's a lot of split ends. Once I start getting a lot of single strand knots and spider knots, I know that I need to trim my ends. So I may, once I moisturize it and put the hair butter in, I will trim, because I need to get, like, I don't want to cut off excess that it doesn't need to be cut off, but just the damaged part, the parts that are frizzled and fried. So yeah, I won't be doing this style, you know, anytime too soon. Let's put it that way, anytime too soon. But I'm gonna eat because I'm hungry. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Add your comments. Tell me what kind of styles you normally do, what kind of products you use for blow drying. Any kind of, you know, leave any kind of comments below, and we'll talk and chat later.